This is the Great Legend, and I'm coming at you live tonight with a small comic haul, a video game, and a special shout out. And it's going to be awesome, man. I haven't done an unboxing. I checked the last time I done an unboxing, and it was, well, I had two AOKs from Amazing Murphinator. Thank you, Murph. One of the best out there, Amazing Murphinator 1028. And but yeah, I looked and it looked like my last comic haul video was back in March. It's crazy, man. I was like going down the list. I was like auction, game stream, truth, auction, truth, game stream, truth. But like as far as the comic book material, there hasn't been that much coming from me as of late. If you watch Friday nights at 9 Central, 10 Eastern, you'll see me go over what I read during the week over there on Comic Core. You know, and I'm glad to have Comic Core in the chat right now, right over here. Let's check out the chat, by the way. We got Bruce Zayas. Bruce, I'm still wanting to get some WWE 2K19 with you. We got Comic Spectre, man. It's great to see Comic Spectre. Me and him have been doing some messaging one-on-one today. Chris Lorenzo, what's up, y'all? That's what he says. DS Comics, man, you got to see that show they do over there on Bub's channel on Monday nights, where they show some awesome books and talk about their passion. I love it, man. I think it's got DS Comics, Metarog, Bub, and another awesome comic YouTuber. So many YouTubers, so little time, man. But DS, it's great to see you here. Some of the coolest golden age and like some of that pre-code horror. Just awesome, man. Totally awesome. Comic Core, like I said, Chad's here from Comic Core. He's going to be showing his books because he shows them every Friday, the ones he's read and the ones he's picked up. And Chris Lorenzo wanted to know if anyone in the chat has some cool books that they've read this week. So y'all let Chris Lorenzo know in the chat. We got TJ Watson, the king of slabs, man. And if TJ's the king of the slabs, Mr. White Gloves from Splash Page Comics got to be the king of the raw books, man. Awesome. Freaking humongous runs of all that Silver Age Marvel goodness. Man, he's got one of the biggest, best collections out there. And not only that, he takes you on a journey on his channel, Mr. White Gloves Across America. So definitely check that out. He goes to all sorts of cool places. And I'm way behind on the trip. I got to get over there and get on and have a backseat ride as he takes us along the south side. Yeah. All right, man. So it's great to see Splash in the house. Maybe tonight we can game. We need to try, man. I mean, I've been really tired, and I'll tell you why. And then DS, thanks for the shout-out. Thought I was on the wrong channel. No beard on the screen tonight. That's right, man. The beard's coming back in, though. I'm trying to have a race with somebody. See who get the beards growing faster. But, man, it's great to see everyone here tonight. So, yeah, like I said, I haven't done a comic book haul since March, and mainly, I just don't get a lot of books anymore. I need to get back into getting my back issues, but bills, man, they've kind of taken over and stuff like that. But I'm still on the hunt. It's just my books aren't really popular books that I'm wanting to get or wanting to complete my runs on. So I don't feel like I need to go out and hurry. You know what I mean? You never know. Maybe they'll get a little cheaper. And so, yeah, got a little haul, real small haul, modest. Ain't nothing big, ain't nothing special. But it's some stuff that I had forgotten to get, and I'm glad to have them. So we're going to go ahead and get right on in this thing. I got, hey, y'all. C. Woodard 19 is here. Great to see C. Woodard. We're going to bust out the Winchester, man. When was the last time we seen the old Winchester? Boy, it's been a long time. I guess, like I said, the Amazing Murph sent me some awesome AOKs. And also, yeah, last March, I guess. And last March, it was a Nick Cardy Weird Western Tales. I can't remember the issue number. Possibly 13 or 14 or 15, maybe. Or maybe a couple of different ones. Now, there was a haul not too long ago where I did show some Plastic Man books. But a lot of times, you know, when you do a lot of videos and stuff, you kind of forget what you're doing, really. I mean, because you do so, like, on the Great Legend Show, we do so much stuff. We do comics, cooking, gaming, truth. And speaking of truth, if you have not seen my last video, normally I don't promote my videos that I've done, like, a while back. But if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's Jealousy in an Online World. Hopefully tonight I'll be able to work on the thumbnail. I got a thumbnail going on there, so I'm really excited about that. Okay, like I said, it's a very small haul. Maybe 3 books in there. And then we got some bigger books, some hardbacks. So definitely cool. Okay. First, let's check out the comics. Then we'll get into the good stuff. The hardbacks. Hey, what is up? We got Comic Book Champ. The champ that runs the camp. Comic Book Champ. What's up, man? It's good to see you here tonight. Nerd Vision, man. What is good, my friend? It's great to see Nerd Vision in the house. So we're going to also show you a video game and a shout out. I've been watching this guy on Tuesdays. Y'all may know him. C. Woodard 19. One of my favorite shows to watch on Tuesday. I think it's the only live show on Tuesday. Drew Gulak. Oh, that's an inside joke. Drew Gulak. All right, so see what we got up in here. See if y'all have any of these. Okay. Wow, this is the only ones I got. All right, so these aren't in Mylar yet. And I don't know the ratio. I think I got some 1 in 20s down here. But this is Dick Tracy Dead or Alive, issue 1. And it's the cover with all the villains. Well, not all the villains. I mean, Chester Gould had hundreds. Maybe about a little over 100. But, man, he had tons of them. I love that one there. Flat Top. You don't know if that's Flat Top or Flat Top Jr., though. Got the brow right there. See any of the other ones I recognize. That's up here. You can see by the eyes. That's old Influence up there. That looks like Rat or Mole. I can't remember. Man, but issue 1. Oh, Tiny Face. Gotta love Tiny Face. I love it. And you know what was so great? Oh, I think that's Moon Girl right there because she was from the 60s. So Dick Tracy Dead or Alive, this is issue 1. They're going to be doing 4 issues to this series. We talked about this a little bit, maybe a little bit on Comic-Core, maybe not. I was so into that Farmhand number 4. I don't know if I remember talking about this one or not. But great series so far. It's called Dick Tracy Dead or Alive. Issue 1 takes place where Dick Tracy's actually fired, I believe, for doing the right thing. And then he's out of work for a while. Sam Ketchum becomes some kind of, I think it's Sam Ketchum. They don't say his last name, but he's some kind of like journalist. And he kind of is writing about Tracy as Tracy goes to a new city. And, of course, Big Boy's there. Oh, Al Caprice, and he's up to no good. But at the end, man, Big Boy gets killed, or so we think gets killed. And then Mole or Rat, I can't remember the guy, like if it was the Mole or the Rat, but I think it's the Mole, because they were like, we got a mole. There must be a mole somewhere, And I'm thinking that's him. But I think there was a guy, or was it the Rodent? I don't know. There's some guy I remember in the old Dick Tracy movie that was playing cards with shoulders and a little face and some of them, and he had a real good nose on him, and I think he was the one that is at the end. So look for that guy in issue 2. And look for Big Boy maybe to come back to life. But he got shocked up pretty good. So just freaking great issue. It's All Red. I think it's Mike Allred. The All Reds who did Silver Surfer from Marvel Now. And they did Future Foundation, FF from Marvel Now. The second, I think. Maybe the first Marvel Now. But I love Allred's art on here. And I know old Chester Gould would be proud of that one. Now this one here, I should have done my research on who did this next cover. I don't know. Only reason I bought it because it was cool. I don't know the artist, but the cover was really cool. It's a 1 in 20 variant, and I bought 2 copies. Probably going to get one of them, well, I'll probably get both of them graded. I really like them. AVOIN, maybe? AVOW, AVOW, perhaps. If y'all know AVOW, let me know in the chat below. But look at this cover, man. This is awesome. This is a really cool cover. Got the blank, if you can see the blank where my pinky is. This guy, I have him. It's I can't remember his name, but he's on my hardback, one of my hardbacks over there. It's kind of like a Two-Face kind of the Batman series. Flat top, of course, or flat top junior. Can't ever really tell. And of course, you got prune face up there. But I really like this cover here. So I got 2 of those. These are 1 in 20s. These are graded very, very fine to whatevers. Very fine, near mint, 9.0s. Some invisible spine ticks. Possibly a little dirt on there, but really cool. Probably get those graded eventually. Pressed, cleaned, and graded. You know, if you're a fan of Blast It or Stash It or a fan of Comic Core, you know we got one of the best pressers in the game. Midwest Comic Man. A lot of pressers in the community. Of course, if you're up northeast, you want to go probably use some E-Rod from the New York Warriors. Texas, which is one guy I need to start using also, is Edwin, a.k.a. Strictly Comics. But one thing about Paul Midwest Comic Book Man, he's insured. And insured is awesome. So a lot of my old stuff I'm going to be sending Paul for him to press very soon. Very, very soon, Paul. Okay, next up, this one here. The Injustice 2 Volume 3. Hardcover. Can you hear that? Is it hard enough for you? So, love that series. I have Injustice 2 Volume 1 and 2, but I do not have them read yet. They are by the bedside along with my Planet of the Apes book that I need to read still. And we're going to check the chat here again. Let's check the chat. I'm trying to remove this sticker. I'll just take it out of the bag. If I can get the tape off. Don't want no tape pulls, you know what I mean? Injustice 2. Volume 3. Awesome. Great series, man. Can't wait to read this. Read this Injustice 2. I've beat the video game and read all Injustice comic books up until this one. I've been skipping out on the Injustice versus Masters of the Universe because I'm going to get that one in hardcover when it comes out. I like getting these Injustice books in hardcover. And speaking of Planet of the Apes, I got a Planet of the Apes hardcover that I've been reading. It's the reimagination, or not even that. Well, I guess you could say reimagination, but it was off of one of Rod Sterling's early scripts, if you will. But I got the Overstreet Comic Book Price Guide, 48th edition. And look who is on the cover of this thing. Planet of the freaking Apes. Cornelius himself, man. And I'm seeing the eyes looking like Roddy McDowell right there. Roddy, maybe. You don't mess with Roddy. Little Escape from the Planet of the Apes throwback right there. Old General Ursus there. That's the dude, the Keeper of the Law. Can't remember his name. You got the Beneath of the Planet of the Apes up there. You got that cityscape, a little bit of that city action, you know, for the fourth conquest and the battle of the planet. So, man, I got this. Now, a lot of you may be thinking, like, you know, do people really buy these? Oh, and this is hardcover. Hello? Hello, McFly. We'll check the chat in a minute. I see some Roman Curtis up in there. But a lot of people may think, well, do we even use these anymore? Do people use these anymore? You know, because if you have a CGC book you're trying to sell, you're going to want to use the GPA, you know, price analysis, whatever. Or you want to go on eBay and filter it by last sold items, you know. But basically, that kind of stuff is for the speculation books, the key issues, the Grail books, the books that, come out and then the movie comes out, or the vice versa. Books get expensive by what movies or TV shows come out, right? That's become a thing, since 2008. Everything, whenever they come out with a movie, everyone wants to buy the book. So what happens is the demand's so high, the sellers, baby, you know how the sellers do it. They just raking y'all over the coals, baby. But I ain't judging, Judge ye not lest ye be judged. You know what I'm saying? I ain't judging. Y'all want to spend the big bucks? It's all right. It's all right. I make some good money on them Funkos, no doubt. But I'm glad to get this, man. This is, of course, the original movie came out in 1968. So this one has some good stuff in here that talks about 50 years of Planet of the Apes. So I'm really pumped to get this. I saw this on Shannon's channel, aka Solid State 4 Ben. Solid ST4 Ben. So check him out. He's a huge Planet of the Apes fan. And that's a lot of times I'll pick and choose my videos Shannon does. And when Shannon has anything apes, I'm always watching it. So really cool. I'm glad to get this Overstreet. So yeah, I do use these books primarily for if I'm trying to complete a run, and like when I say like complete a run, I'm talking about the books that aren't the key issues, the books that aren't spec books, just books to fill in the gaps. This book will allow me to find some good prices. And a lot of the material in the first part of the book is excellent material if you're new to comic book collecting, because it'll let you know like how the market maybe has changed since you got back into the game. Say you collected long ago. I mean, this book will get you up to speed where we are in 2018 in the hobby of comic book collecting, because a lot has changed. You hear that. You say, a lot has changed, but a lot of it still stays the same. Well, that's how it is for everything, pretty much, except for all the digital crap. That's some other stuff. But glad to have that book right there. So that's pretty much my small comic haul. And now, with that little break, we could take a look at the chat, because we have 19 watching. They know where it's at. 19 know it's at youtube.com/R9095. Your home for comics, cooking, gaming, and the truth. And like I said, if you didn't see Jealousy in an Online World, my last Legends Truth video, check that thing out. It was a phenomenal video. God was speaking through me, and I hope if you go back and haven't watched that video, even if we have different like religious views and things like that, I'm still sure you could take something away from that video and apply it to your life and make your life better if you're going through some of those problems that I discussed in that last Legends Truth video, Jealousy in an Online World. And let's check the chat real quick. I'm kind of getting a little frisky, getting a little crazy here. I got my knife out still. I'm going to probably put this away so I don't stab myself. All right, so man, the chat is hopping tonight. I want to give a lot of love, a lot of shout-outs to all these people. There's some great folks in the chat. Like I said, man, my main man, Seawoodard19, is here. And I'm thinking this Friday on Comic Core, Seawoodard19 might even be hosting the show. I hope so. That'd be awesome. Nerd Vision, again, it's great to see you. What goodies did I miss? All right, for any of you that missed the first three, you saw Injustice 2. Volume 3 hardcover. I just picked up some variants of this series. Dick Tracy, Dead or Alive by IDW. I got this one here. Really cool. It's like a virgin, and it's like black and white sketch and ink cover. It's the Retail Incentive A cover. And then this one is the Retail Incentive B cover, which is a 1 in 20. And I got two of those. I just loved them so much. I mean, the artwork is excellent. It really looks like some old school style Chester Gould art. Also, the story itself just kind of plays out pretty much just like the Chester Gould stuff. So I'm a fan. I'm a freaking fan. Back to the chat real quick. Aim High Comics, man. Aim High. I hope you're doing well. I know you've had some health issues, so we hope you get back healthy soon as possible. Niobe Comic. LP is back. live, people. He is back live on his Naobi Comic channel, and today is his big day. It's the birthday haul from LP. So make sure you check him out because you're not going to want to miss his haul. LP, glad to have you here. Make sure, Roddy Piper spits that gum out of his mouth because Roddy Piper still has gum in his mouth. Hell, he still has a whole pack of bubble gum in his pants after that beat down freaking Razor Ramon gave. Or Scott Hall, one of them gave to him. I don't know what it was. I never seen nobody get no stars before, but literally LP got no stars. I don't even know what the line said. It said like disappointing, or I don't know what it said, but LP, you don't worry. We'll be back to the BWK arena real soon. Just make sure you chew all your gum first. Evil Huntsman is here. What is up, Evil Huntsman? One of the hottest gamers you're ever going to see in the field of Fortnite. All the good stuff. Got his own Minecraft server. Loves Skyrim. Huge Fallout fan. If you want to see just gaming and like a squeaker voice, like, hey guys, this is Evil Huntsman here. We're going to be playing some Fortnite here. Yeah. So if you're into those kind of things, or maybe you're just some old man that likes little kids, I can't. I'm not judging. Okay, just don't go Pat Patterson on him. Okay. All right. So Aim High says happy birthday to LP. Everyone's giving LP some love, and Woodard he not giving LP love. Woodard just goes Gulak. Naobi Comic says I want to face you like Naobi Comic. You better get your best created wrestler. Level 100, because Gulak is no freaking joke, man. TJ, man. C. Woodard, on Tuesday, C. Woodard, he did break YouTube. Y'all remember YouTube went down? It went down because of C. Woodard 19, so remember that. Make sure you sub up C. Woodard to find out what the hell can a man do to break YouTube. Subscribe to C. Woodard 19 and find out. Roman Curtis, it's great to see you here. Speaking of Roman Curtis, one of the awesome hottest bidders in all the auctions all around. I want to let y'all know the Legends Live auction for this Saturday night is officially canceled. No auction. Delete this Saturday night. It's canceled. Big Bear's going to be going to one auction a month. Who-Dat's going to be working. I didn't talk to Murfinator, but I'm going to be going to a funeral this Saturday. So I'm kind of like, when I get home, I just want to spend time with the wife and relax and, stuff like that, man. Funerals, man. Woo! God, they're rough. They always happen. Urgh. But Nerd Vision. Nerd, I think I gave you a shout out earlier, man. Everyone's giving some love to LP Naobi Comic. And, of course, they called him into work tonight. So I'm going to be fast, LP. We're not going to be too long. I know Midwest Comic Man, his ticker may not last long if he has to sit through another 2-hour Legends episode here. Gray beards matter. Bring back the beard. Hashtag turtle out of its shell, man. That's right, man. I had this big party at work, and I decided to get cleaned up. I got the high fade, looking good in the neighborhood. Oh, man, JD, the Apes comics are really good. I don't have any of that Marvel run. Of course, the Marvel run primarily was reprints from the first 2 movies. Now, I don't have any of those Marvel magazines of Planet of the Apes either. But my Planet of the Apes collection starts when Boom Studios took it over, and I have quite a few of those. Not all of them, but quite a few. And I do enjoy Planet of the Apes. I love the movies the best. The first 5 movies, skip Tim Burton, and then the Andy Serkis trilogy. JD, I think Overstreet's hardcover are harder to find. I have some from the 90s. Yeah, if you go to mycomicshop.com, they may still have some of the hardcovers in stock. I always prefer the hardcover ones, and I don't get them every year. I have to kind of see who's going to be on the cover of it, if there's going to be a story about it. If it's some of my favorite stuff, I'll pick it up. But many times I will skip years. I do have about 6 of them. I know a lot of folks collect them, but I'm not really a collector. I just haven't gotten rid of the old ones yet, DS. I haven't bought one of those for the last 2 years. The price stat is pretty useless in there, but there's some cool stuff like the articles, list, ads, and that's what I do, DS. Like I said, if there's something serious, like a serious book I want to buy, and I know what I'm looking for, I'll just go to the GPA, I'll go to eBay, I'll look at the prices. But if it's just something I'm like looking or flipping through just to kind of see, I will use it. And it's kind of cool to compare what's printed in there opposed to some of the online prices that you see in the books. I trust the Overstreet price advisors. I really trust their knowledge. I mean, they wouldn't be the Overstreet advisors if they didn't have knowledge of the game, So I do trust them. Hell, I got Wiz Comics #2 from one of them. So, they can't be all that bad. They can't be all that bad. But, that's the thing. Everyone's going to find their information, their pertinent information from other sources. And what's one of the best sources we can find this information is from each and every one of you, because DS for you, I would go to you for Golden Age, Pre-Code Horror, all that kind of good stuff. Of course, Midwest, I got to go to for Golden Age as well. Any slabs you want to maybe ask TJ Watson. I mean, there's so many people that you could we don't even have to get on the web to search on websites. We can just go to YouTube, Vinny C! Where's Jason Smith, American Postal Worker? Jason Smith is in the house. Congrats, Jason. What are you, in your 3rd or 4th day and they haven't got rid of you yet? No, pretty soon we're going to have Jason on the show for a special Legends Truth. It's probably going to be called Never Give Up, or it may be called I'm the Mailman, or what else can we call it, Jason, for a Legends Truth? We can call it... I'm trying to think of what I said. Something like the ice cream man. Oh, did somebody call the media mailman? I'll probably call it like that. So, Jason, man, good to see you in here. Grow that beard. Midwest Comic Man. Big shout out to Mrs. Midwest, the ball and chain. She wants the beard back. If she sees me, she'll probably remove my head. We got Brian Spaceboy 227. What's up, Brian? It's good to see my first mate. Once you get your Xbox back, Brian, it's on, man. We got to go deliver some of those new missions, those merchant missions. It's called where we deliver the bottles, the clothing, or the plants. Not those kind of plants, Maverick. I know what they just legalized up there. Maverick Freelance is here, man. The voice of Canada. That's what we need to call Maverick the voice of Canada. It's great to see you, Mav. I miss you, buddy. I miss those rants, man. There he is. Murfinator, you did miss some stuff, man. I was talking about I haven't done a haul since like March, except when you sent me those AOKs. Those AOKs plus a couple of Plastic Mans, but this was my first haul pretty much since March, man. So, yeah, Midwest Maverick showed up, brother. He's here. Lord Tatman, another one of the best. It's great to see Lord Tatman. Thanks for coming to watch the great legend tonight, man. Lord Tatman is in the house. It's good to see everyone in the house, man. Definitely getting it back this week. Yeah, brother, that's what I'm talking about. Comic Spectre says, oh, man, everyone here pumped for Red Dead Redemption 2. Man, Red Dead is going to be awesome. It's going to be a hot game. I can't wait to play it. It's going to be cool. And speaking, since I showed you the haul, now let's get on to the second part of the video. New video game. DC Supervillains. Lego DC Supervillains, the Deluxe Edition. Comes with a $10 coupon for Aquaman. Isn't that cool? So I'll get to save $10 on a movie ticket. Fandango, yeah. Yeah, I have Fandango, so I'm definitely going to be using that. It expires January 31st, 2019. So I will be using that. On the back here, it's good to be bad. Experience your inner villain. Isn't that cool? It says, enhance your inner supervillain as you battle opponents, solve puzzles, and overcome obstacles using mischievous tactics. Who don't love some of that mischievous stuff? Custom-built DC supervillains. I like this one. Customize your look, style, and abilities, then become the ultimate supervillain to stop the crime syndicate. This includes the LEGO DC Supervillains main game and the Season Pass. It includes the exclusive Lex Luthor minifig. It's hard to see that, but he's wearing that New 52 Superman suit, which is really cool. And it has the DC Supervillains TV series character pack, which is like your CW stuff. It should have the CW Supergirl, CW Black Lightning, some of those characters in the game. The Season Pass. The cool thing about the Season Pass, I've heard, is it has 5 different sections. It has 2 Aquaman movie-related levels. It has 2 Shazam movie-related levels. And it has the Batman animated series levels, or maybe a level of Batman the Animated. So really pumped to see that. And it's Xbox One X enhanced. So if you have the Xbox One X, like Bruce Zayas and myself, you can play this thing in 4K. Oh my God, the Legos will practically pop off the screen, man. It's Xbox single player, and it's got co-op multiplayer, so you can still play on the same couch. No online multiplayer, but really, I mean, come on. I just love playing this on the couch. This is something, you know, your wife can play with you, your boyfriend can play with you, your girlfriend, whatever you got at home, your dog, anything like that. And one cool thing is about this, you can create your own villain. Like, I don't know if I'll call mine like Great Legend or Evil Legend or Bad Legend, or I don't know, something like that. I'm going to try to make him with hopefully he has a beanie and a white shirt and blue pants and then a beard or whatever. I'll probably run around with an axe or some guns or something. I don't know. Maybe a club or a joy buzzer. I don't know how I want to destroy people. But your character becomes part of the ongoing storyline. So it's not like you just go in and create the custom character and go into free play. You're in the story as a DC villain. So this one was only, I want to say, $74.99. And I had a $15 Best Buy card plus a $50 Best Buy card. So I only paid like $15 bucks, and maybe 15 total, whatever the tax was. So awesome, freaking awesome. It's unopened because after this video, or maybe sometime, I'm going to do a unboxing just of this game, and, you know, see if I can like get some of my younger subscribers, my video game subscribers, to watch me do an official unboxing of the LEGO DC Supervillains Deluxe Edition. Other cool thing about this, the voices. Clancy Brown as Lex Luthor. Best Lex Luthor voice in the game. And guess who does the voice of the Joker? That's right. Mark freaking Hamill. Yep. Tara Strong is Harley. Kevin Conroy makes a return. Awesome. And basically the storyline is this. Darkseid's got this big plot. He gets a hold of, I guess, the crime syndicate from Earth 3. The normal Justice League, they all disappear, and Crime Syndicate takes their place and, you know, tries to impersonate the Justice League, but they're really doing evil deeds. The villains get hacked off, formulate their own plans, and go to war. So basically you're kind of looking at a Darkseid-infused Forever Evil New 52 storyline, maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't played it, but I've heard that it's one of the best DC, well, one of the best DC games ever, but one of the best LEGO games ever. And it's really easy. They say it's really great for kids because the puzzles aren't as hard. I'll tell you, the hardest puzzles had to be LEGO Indiana Jones and LEGO Harry Potter. Those 2 LEGO Harry Potters, man, those were freaking tough. But DC Supervillains, awesome. So got that right there. Last up, I don't really do these very much as I should, but I want to give a big shout out to a special channel today. But before I do that, let's check the chat again. I got my brother Fish Tropic, and Fish, man, you're spot on. I've been doing weekly filter change, well, not filter changes per se. I've got the Fluval 205 for my 30-gallon fish tank, and basically what I do is I take the material, the filter media out of there. I wash it, rinse it, and then I put it back in. And there's 4 long, like big foam brick looking things. I run those over the sink and kind of do the little sandpaper thing with them and get as much fish poop as I can off those, and I try to reuse those as much as I can, and then we'll change them accordingly to the instruction manual. But like you said, I'm not losing 2 gallons anymore. You remember I top it off every week, and usually I lose under 2 gallons, maybe even 1 gallon to 1.5 gallons. So, man, your info's spot on, and I still got the open top on it, so it's really cool. So, man, thank you, Fish Tropic, for all your information on my fishing needs. I've got 3 neon tetras, 1 plecto suckerfish, and 3 Cory catfish. So it's on the down low. Big shout out! I see there's a Pope. Is there a Pope Grammy? Oh, there's a Pope Cerebus. Pope Cerebus the first. Oh, hell yeah, Pope Cerebus. It's good to see you, Lord Tapman. What's up? Is R-Truth. Check out R-Truth on the BWK. He's part of the BWK Wrestling League, so you can check R-Truth out there. Spidey fan, hey man, one of the best auctions. He hasn't done one in a while, but he'll be back very soon. Again, this Saturday night, Legends Live Auction is canceled for the 20th. I put something up in the community tab, so y'all should see it in your feed, maybe. I don't know how that works. I don't know if everyone got that, or am I just special? I don't know. Ooh, got Assassin's Creed today. Let me know how that one is. I've got the one with the pyramids on it. And yeah, there is a new Assassin's Creed out. And there's going to be a new Fallout 76. And then my son, I got City Lines or Cityscapes or I don't know, But yeah, my oldest, he's really into those games. Miss Hustle, great to see Miss Hustle's in the house. One of the best. She's our MVP of the comic book community. Jason doing a good job moderating the chat. Vinny C does get a little frisky sometimes. Hey, what's up, Stephen McTally? What's up, brother? Good to see you, Stephen McTally. Thanks for coming and watching the Great Legend Show tonight. All right, so like I said, I got a big, humongous shout-out I want to give tonight, and I really appreciate you 23 folks that are watching. I want you to make sure you could do this right now, either in the chat, over here, by clicking, you highlight the chat message. I like that. Comic Spectre said fish poop. You can highlight the users in the chat. Click on the 3 dots, and then go to channel. You can go to their channel. And then you need to subscribe to this guy. He's coming at us live with a ton of great content on his channel. And that special shout out goes to none other than Comic Spectre. Comic Spectre has 226 subscribers. You'll find him a lot of times in all of the live shows. He's actually bidded and won on Legends Live Auction numerous times, numerous occasions. He's bought from us on Legends Live Auction. He's a legit guy, pays on time, so he's good there. But he's got a ton of great content. His channel's clean. He looks good in the neighborhood. He's got the thumbnails. He's got the views. Man, he's got it all. And you can find it here at Comic Spectre. I mean, who doesn't just love the Spectre, Jim Corrigan? I mean, come on. One of the freaking coolest, underrated, mythical, scary kind of horror figures in the DCU. And if you click on his videos, you get a little bit of everything. He's got his October Mega Haul. It came out just 1 hour ago. And let me say something about this. Beautiful virgin covers. Love these virgin covers that he has in his latest haul, October Mega Haul. And what's cool about it is they're all in Mylar. Look at that Captain America one. Oh, I like that one too. That's a good cover. But the one that really caught my eye was a Jack Kirby Captain America reimagined. Oh, and I love this one here. That one there, that's a hot cover. That one, of course, Nightwing and Batman together. Oh, those foil covers. Curse of Brimstone. Oh, look at that Flash cover, man. Justice League 9, the cover B. I mean, they are killing it on these covers. I mean, the guy knows his stuff. Oh, and that's Spidey. I mean, I don't know. And there's a Virgin on the right side. And, I mean, just gorgeous looking covers. Of course, they really pop in the Mylar. I mean, at least, one thing I can say about Comic Spectre, not only does he have a lot of damn good videos, but he puts everything in Mylar. Smart man. Very smart man. Like I said, you got CGC unboxings, you got amazing bundle unveilings, mail calls, reviewing comics, so he's not only just showing stuff, he's talking about what he's reading and things like that. He does community shout out, Thor Mega Haul, and I love the way on some of his stuff he uses emojis. A lot of people don't know that, but emojis in titles is a very popular thing. So if you want to try something different, throw an emoji in your title. I mean, and see what you can get. I mean, you may get like a couple of more extra viewers. A lot of these young cats, man, the young kids, man, they love these emojis. They are born into Snapchat era, man. IG, Snapchat, whatever hell, I can't even speak. I'm still trying to figure out Facebook, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, check this guy out. He's got a ton of different stuff here. Fireworks, pyro, man, if you want to fire it up like freaking Heatwave does. Tanks. Look at that, man. Gaming. Look at those tanks, man. Freaking awesome. Fire it up. Look at those shells. Like those artillery shells, you know what I'm saying? Fireworks, man. And, he's making it all happen. Like fireworks in the sky, his channel's blowing up. So I want you to definitely check out Comic Spectre. Now at 227 subscribers. Can someone call Brian Spaceboy? Comic Spectre has your number. 227 subscribers. Let's refresh this thing. Are y'all not subscribed yet to Comic Spectre? 232 subscribers. But don't stop there, people. Keep subbing up this guy. Like I said, if you want to see some hot, awesome freaking books, and not just new books, he goes to the back issues as well. Check out Comic Spectre. Now sitting at 200. Let's refresh it one more time. Jason Smith. Subscribe Comic Spectre right now. Come on. Let's get him to 233. Okay? Well, okay, Comic Spectre. We'll get you to 233, man, hopefully by the end of the night. We just got to make sure Jason Smith gets you subscribed. Get you subbed, okay? But really, truly, check out Comic Spectre. He's a great guy, and you'll be glad you have. I mean, because you're going to get a lot from that channel, man. Beautiful books and a lot of great content. So make sure you check him out. What is up, Tacoma Comics, man? Frustration. Why are you gritting your teeth? I respect the cash drop. Damn. You really are into that Breaking Bad, ain't you? You don't only look like Walter White. You got some side deals. You like, don't teach them Lego kids all that. Don't get them Lego kids all into that blue stuff, man. Not that blue crystal. Oh, man, you're very welcome, Comic Spectre, man. You deserve it. Like we talked today, man. You got some awesome content, man. So the sky's the limit for you, brother. So just kind of, do some of the tips I gave you, and man, you'll be going, you'll be like Macho Man with that little cream. He put that cream up there. You'd be cream of the crop all the way to the top. Just ride that cream, if you know what I mean. Big shout out to you, Tacoma, TJ. And TJ said, Midwest, this isn't Facebook. Oh, man, I tell you. Oh, look at CBC News. CBC News, free Vinny C. Hashtag free Vinny. Hey, CBC News. Hey, Vinny, while you got that fake channel, make sure you subscribe my channel just so I can get another sub. Jason Smith put a stop to that, boy. Jason Smith, delete them fake channels. Don't delete him so fast, Jason. I want him to subscribe to me. I want to get another sub. I'm desperate for subs, man. I'm like Wolverine in the 90s. Whore out Wolverine for subs, in the 90s. But Awesome. It is an awesome community. Comic Spectre says to everyone, the community here is great. I'm happy to be a part of it. And you know, I'm just joking around. Wolverine fans unite. I mean, you want Wolverine information? Comics with Bueller put out the Wolverine Bible of information. I don't know how many videos it was because he releases about 4 a day. No, but check out Comics with Bueller. He's awesome too. And that's about all I have. I'm glad y'all came here to watch this video. And we had like a great haul. Again, let's show it real quick. We had some Dick Tracy variants. This is only going to go 4 issues, so I'm trying to get all the covers for it. And hopefully IDW. And IDW has done variants of Dick Tracy on their books. I have an Angry Birds comic that has Dick Tracy on the cover with some Angry Birds capturing the green pigs. So that's a retail incentive cover A. And then we have retail incentive cover B. This is a 1 in 20. Like I said, the artist is someone named AVOW. I can't really see that well, but I liked it. I just liked the cover. I like Dick Tracy. So those are the 3 books I got. And then, of course, I had to get my Injustice 2 Volume 3. And Volume 4, what hacks me off, I told y'all about this a while back. During the AC fiasco, I couldn't order my books 2 months in advance. And when I went back and to look for Volume 4, which comes out in November, actually, I guess. Yeah, they didn't have it listed anymore. So on hardcovers and things, I guess they pull those out of the previews catalog if you order too late. And I didn't get my 35% discount on it either, which kind of sucked, but oh well. And then I got the hardcover newest comic book price guide. And regardless of, you know, the price guide itself of giving values of raw comic books and things like that, I bought this thing plain and simple for the cover and for the story inside and to celebrate 50 years of Planet of the Apes. I did a Planet of the Apes Blu-ray unboxing when the first Blu-ray of the original 5 movies came out. Really successful, you know, over 2 or 3 or 4, I don't know, whatever, many thousands of views, but usually those one-offs, those are one-offs, you know what I mean? They're kind of like this. I'm gonna attempt to do a one-off with this on my channel sometime, maybe tonight, probably not tonight. I'm kind of tired and there's a lot of shows I want to watch on YouTube and TV. But I want to do a one-off, and one-offs are great. I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you a little hint if you're interested in doing one-offs. Go ahead. Everyone always needs a little extra cash in their pocket. You don't want to be spending your money that you need to pay for bills on materialistic possessions. You want to pay your bills first, right? So get a product. It could be a external hard drive. Oh man, I made a killing off that, man. That was epic. A video game, anything you can think of. But make sure you sign up for an Amazon Associates account so you can create links. And if people click on the link and buy the product, you get a really nice kickback. My most popular video on YouTube was over, I don't know, 200 and something thousand views, maybe more. But I was basically reviewing a Western Digital external hard drive. And I put the links, the Amazon links to the hard drive and just links to all kinds of just hard drives. And people were buying these hard drives. And I was getting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Yeah, it was. And it was awesome. Of dollars in Amazon gift card money. So that way, you know, if there was a game like this or a hardback or a hardcover or music or, you know, hell, anything you can think of is on Amazon. I was just using that gift card money to buy it, you know. So I'm going to do one of these. I'm going to do a Lego DC Supervillains Deluxe Edition unboxing. And then I'm going to have the link to buy the deluxe and the other, just the regular version in the description. And hey, you never know. If the video becomes like a hot video, then I can get money to pay for future video games. And look for this game probably next week to be streamed here on the Great Legend Show. I got to kind of do some research. I don't know if I'll be able to play like the background music it's always, you never know. I mean, when I played Lego Batman the first time, it had that Tim Burton's theme. No, it was Danny Elfman's theme. It had that on there. So, and it had another theme, and they got me on the copyright. So I just cut the music off and play like my Epidemic Sound music. So definitely look for that. So I had that one. And then, like I said, again, one more time for the good guys, we had Comic Spectre. Make sure you subscribe to Comic Spectre. He's a great channel, and he has a lot of good info about comic books, new and old, and he is up to 234 subscribers. So 226 to 234. So yeah, man, you got 8 subscribers, Comic Spectre, and never give up. Sometimes you'll have a video that's 3.1K in views, and then the next video maybe 26 views. I mean, but the thing is, just stay consistent, keep the passion in your life, whether it be fireworks, blowing stuff up with tanks, or showing some awesome comic books. Just keep the passion and believe in yourself that you can, keep doing this, and do it for yourself first, and then do it for the fans. You know what I mean? Because if you ain't happy when you're doing it, no one's happy. And the viewer is really going to be able to tell whether if you're having fun or if you're just in it to be in it. You know what I mean? So check out Comic Spectre. Fish Tropic, what's up, bro? Thomas Churchill, I'll have to check it out. Thomas Churchill, man, welcome to the show. Thomas, want to let you know, this Saturday, no auction on Legends Live Auction. Big Bear's only going once a month now. Houdat is going to be on call. I've got a funeral that day, and, I need to be around the fam and make sure they're all good. So no auction this Saturday night, but we'll be with you. Houdat's maybe thinking about trying to maybe do something before Halloween, so we may surprise y'all with an auction. So be on the lookout for that. I'll use that new community tab thing if that works again. I don't really know how that works. I'll have to see how many thumbs up I get or how much engagement I get on that new feature that unlocked for me today. So definitely check it out. Check all of these channels out in the chat. Let me let you know what's going on tonight. First off, we got LP's birthday, so go over to Niobe Comic. He's probably live already because he's got to work tonight. 9 o'clock Central, 10 Eastern. Comics and Cold Ones with All About Comics, JP and Pope Grimy. They got humongous show tonight. They're interviewing Samantha Branch, and they're going to be talking about her new Kickstarter. Whoa! Hey, check this man out. Comic Spectre, $5 super chat donation. Man, that's what it's all about, Comic Spectre, man. Thank you so much for your donation, brother. That was freaking awesome. Right there. Comic Spectre donated $5 through Super Chat. He says, thanks so much, everyone. Great community. And amen to that. I'll drink to that. Coke Zero, by the way. Pinkies out for Mo, Larry, and Curly. Actually, no. Mo, Larry, and Shimp. So, that's about it, man. I hope everyone has a great rest of the week. Make sure you check out Comics and Cold Ones tonight. Check out Comic Core tomorrow night. Before you watch Comic Core, you can watch Comics with Bueller live. That man needs no shout out, but I'm shouting him out anyway because I love the guy. So check out Comics with Bueller as well tomorrow night. And then after Comics with Bueller, watch Comic Core. And then Saturday, watch everybody. Watch everybody. That's what it's all about in the comic book community. And fans, whether it's comics, cooking, gaming, or the truth, come back and see us. I'm your host, the great legend, saying peace out. God bless.